Okay, let's enter the sheep department. We're going to click add an entry. Youth sheep. We'll do our required classes first. So we'll start with showmanship. Now, the sheep department is one of the departments that has what we call a first year showmanship class. In this class, you must be age 11 or older to enter, and this is for the kids who are older, who are in their first year of showing sheep, and rather than going up against say a 16 to 19-year-old who may have been showing for 8 years, they're going against all the other showmen who have had this is their first year of showing sheep. So if you want to choose that, you can choose that, or you can stick with your age group. Casey is a novice, so we're going to select novice and continue. Select our club, and we're going to add another entry. Now we're going to go to the education portion. We'll select that and choose. The sheep department also has two options for education. You can choose to do the Market Lamb record book, or you can do the superintendent approved educational event. We're going to select that so you see what questions are involved. The superintendent approved educational event is an event that you can enter in exchange for doing the record book. In that, you must describe your superintendent approved opportunity. So discuss it with Kara Scott, our sheep superintendent, if you want to take part in this. Get the education approved, and then put a description in here. So let's say you're going to take part in the Caledonia FFA Blue and Gold show, and that is your approved educational opportunity. Now remember, if you're going to choose this option, you must complete this opportunity by August 1st. So we're going to continue, add another entry. Oh, we don't want to do that. We want to change. We're going to now add our market lambs. And let's see. So here again, you can enter 2 sheep for sale in the auction. You can also enter a carcass lamb. So if you have, say you have 4 sheep and they're all you want to bring them all across the scale and decide at check-in which sheep you're going to show, you would enter a market wether, a market ewe, and then, or 2 market wethers and 2 market ewes. And then you can either enter the carcass lamb class or the replacement classes here. And these 604, 605, and 606 do not have an entry fee. So you can enter your animals and then make the decision at check-in which ones are going to go where. But for this, we're going to choose a market wether and continue and select this club. We don't need to answer this, but we're going to add an animal. So we're entering a new animal record, and this was a wether. So you must put your Scrapie flock ID in there. You absolutely have to have your Scrapie flock ID for market lambs. If you put something else in, you will not be allowed to unload at check-in. The tag here must match the animal that's getting off the trailer. So we'll just do Scrapie flock ID, and then this is an ear tag. This would be your farm tag that you may have, or this is a required field too, so put something in there that identifies if you don't have a tag for that. But we will just choose 861 here, create and add an animal. So we're going to continue, and the club you would like to be penned with, we don't really have an option or a preference, so it's just going to be open. And remember, you must do your certification.